So I think I want to try Teemo next. And for Teemo, there's a lot of different builds you can try to be clever with getting him to do Nexus strikes or doing rallies, scout attacks, a lot of different things. But I figured, let's just focus on the fact that Teemo is an elusive. Having an elusive you can play round one, which with a bunch of extra stats is pretty good. So here we're just going to rely on dropping Teemo, having him be pretty big, and just really chunking the enemy Nexus every single round. Yeah, we could do rare relics or epic relics, but again, we're trying to just focus on what's a solid rare relic build you can go with. So I think we'll try to just do this a little bit more of a meme build for right now. Let's see what we can get for a power here. These would be great if we could get both of them. Chilling Prophecy, no. Yeah, I don't think we really want any of this, so let's just do a reroll. When you target an ally with a single target spell, copy it on your weakest ally. Our only single target spell is our Stress Defense, which we don't really want to hit multiple units. Counterfeit Production, we could try to shove a bunch of Teemos in our deck so we get more of them. I guess we can try to do that. Mystic Meditation. Yeah, none of this is really that great. Let's try one more. Grant the weakest ally 1/1. When ally survives damage. Teemo's normally not going to be our weakest unit, so this actually won't give our Teemo scaling. Sure, let's go for Endurance, which is kind of funny for Teemo, because normally you don't really want your units to be taking a lot of damage. And let's go for Karma with Unstable Inventory. I think Karma might just immediately destroy us. Karma first is actually really bad for you, because when you're first starting out, one of your greatest strengths is the fact that you start with more mana than the enemy, but Karma just completely gets rid of that, and they're like, nope, we're starting at 10 mana immediately. So I'd like to play Teemo, a little bit worried about them immediately countering that, so we're going to play this a little bit slow. Grow an ally's power or health to 5 this round. Draw one is nice.
What wondrous discoveries await below.
Heart and mind as one. Where there is life.
All right, let's go for some Puff Cap Pups. Yeah, we're wanting them to run out of mana. Okay, perfect. All right, so we can drop this for 3 and then Teemo for 1. So we can kill this unit so they're down a blocker. And the big thing for this build is we're just using Teemo as really a giant elusive unit. So we're not necessarily, like, Puff Caps are great, but a lot of the builds we just rely on Puff Caps, you end up dying. Where here, Teemo alone is just going to do a ton of damage. But already leveled Titanic Teemo, round 1. There's going to be a lot of Puff Caps in their deck. So, decent amount of Puff Caps, but it'll still be a little bit before we can end through Puff Caps. But next attack, we should just be able to end the game.
We owe this land our lives.
Let's go here. We might use a Stress Defense to kill their Karma. Sure. Let's go here.
Take a peek at life beneath the waves.
So this would be nice to have. Let's use a Poison Dart to kill that. We could hit their Nexus. Let's go here.
I've memorized all the Vandal Scout rules.
From shores to hills, we know every.
All right, we'll pass. That way we can Stress Defense her and then try to kill her. And we can just sacrifice this. That's fine. Nice.
Oh dear.
First weekly nightmare had a legendary Teemo power, so probably already in the works. I mean, Teemo definitely needs some help. He's been pretty rough after the recent changes. Oh yeah, let's just attack like this and end the game. Like, the relic nerfs that they did a while ago really hurt Teemo. Oh my word, they just killed themselves. GG. The Gatebreaker nerf, it would be nice if they reverted that so that you didn't have the -1 power. Like, just making a play effect alone really reduced it, but it having that -1 power was like specifically made to like screw over Teemo, which is sad. Like, sure, Teemo was one of the most busted champs before, but now he's just terrible, which is sad. Anyways, grant an ally 1 power, deal 1 to the enemy nexus or enemy. This will be nice. Yeah, let's go like this. I remember my Ashe frostbiting a Lissandra Watcher, and now my units are gigantic. Yeah, 6-star Ashe is going to be so much fun to play with, and the Gatebreaker build people are running sounds hilarious. Free Shark Chariots also sounds hilarious. Hecarim is a good time. Yeah, sure, let's go here. Champion item in the middle, perfect. We don't really want Ezreal because he can block us, although so can Zoe. Fantastic. I guess let's go for Zoe with perfected mana flow.
Awesome. This is gonna be so much fun!
Teemo was one of the most overrated champions of all time. He was only good with Gatebreaker and Shadow Totem. I mean, he wasn't overrated, though, because when those were possible, when he could synergize with those powers, he was, like, the most broken champion in the game. So, like, people said he was, like, the best champion. That's because he was. But I agree that his power was pretty much all from his ability to abuse, especially relics. Like, he just paired well with all of these rare relics and just he was able to abuse them unlike anyone else. Not the best. We could play this, but it will just, like, it can't block. Play this. Sure, we'll skip its power. We don't want Teemo to die. Aw, that's... well, that's lame. Alright. Alright, we'll probably just attack before they can play any blockers.
Swiftly.
I do like the Shark Chariot, but... yeah, I don't want them to play something or stun us or anything like that, so let's just attack, level up, do a bunch of puff caps.
More mushrooms.
Yeah, technically it was easy to get those powers, so he usually felt busted. But Teemo was my first struggle while leveling. Couldn't do anything above the Victor Adventure personally. Oh yeah, 100%. And that was something I even said at the time. I was like, Teemo is one of those champions that has such a massive increase in power once you get him up and get him relics. And yeah, leveling Teemo was terrible. Teemo felt terrible without being able to get all of your relics on him. So yeah, Teemo was definitely a horrendous champion when you were leveling. Alright, so getting Average Achiever on the board would be nice. Let's do the Poison Dart to kill that. 4 power, it will be able to block some of their units. Yeah, let's go here.
102. Practice makes perfect. Tricks are never
All right, so let's kill Zoe,
Never afraid.
block that unit here, block that there. It is nice having a giant Teemo, though. Very nice. They do have an elusive to block us, though. Although we can potentially get rid of that. Elusive hack rim, that's kind of funny. But let's drop the Shark Chariot. And we'll drop the Lecturing Yordle.
I
Alright.
already earned my respect the elderly badge. Pew, pew.
We can get rid of that, drag their other elusive aside, and they should just die to pop caps. Yeah, so they just have to draw a single puff cap and we win. I remember watching Sunny's Teemo versus Aesol video and abusing Gale Force before the nerf. Yeah, or Gale Force, Gatebreaker. There were so many relics that Teemo just was so good with. Jinx relic should be power. If I'm Jinx, +1 starting mana. Reduce the cost of all of your cost by 1. I mean, guess reduce the cost of all your cards by 1. That would be interesting. Poison Dart, draw a unit. We already are generating this. Having some more draw would be okay. Arise wouldn't be bad to have some more blockers, but yeah, I think we'll go here. Let's go for the champion item. Mana deposit. I mean, it's just 1 mana, so it's not really that big of a deal. But this could be good if we get like the Radiant Plate armor, so we cost 2 mana. Having some more mana to play some more units would be okay. Having another keyword, though, would be solid. Yeah, the thing is, this is just totally random, but if we got, like, lifesteal, that would be fantastic. I think I'll go for mana deposit, though, especially because this can give us synergy and give us a reason to go for Radiant Plate armor later. Let's see, Slotbot or Gold Chest. We can go for Tom Kench with unstable inventory.
It is my mouth into which all travels end.
Which is why I'm upset they left Teemo like this. 10 mushrooms every second round to star power is some joke level to me. Yeah, Teemo is not in a good place, which is why I also haven't played him for a while. This is fine. We have extra draw on our units. Yeah, Teemo, they nerfed the relics that made him strong, and then they just left him feeling terrible, which is a little sad.
Reporting in.
Alright, I guess they don't have any units, so that's fantastic. Because this will level our Teemo.
Ooh, quite a collection.
So Titanic Teemo doubling their puff caps. Also, just the damage we're doing from our attacks with Teemo is massive.
Bullseye.
Alright, so they literally have to draw 1 puff cap, and we win. GG. Isn't Voidling Shell still bugged anyways? Bugged so it could overwrite the elusive. Did they fix the shell, stop it eating keywords? I am not sure. Eager Apprentice. Sure, we can drop this here. Alright, gold chest. Fiora's not great. Still a decent amount of health. Let's try to see what we can get here. When you summon another Yordle, give me 2 power this round. Allies have Hallowed. Sure. And then with that, I think we'll go for the Unleash Spirits. Since we're going for Hallowed, that'll actually be decent. Let's go for Fiora with Unstable Inventory.
I would cut down the opposition.
Do you think for new champs and Path of Champions, they'll add new cards? Yes, but it's definitely going to be much more rare than it used to be. Because they just don't have as many people to develop cards, and the cards we get might be Path of Champions only. But they have said we're going to get cards in the future, yes. Alright, so no Teemo on our opening hand. That feels very bad.
Astounding curiosity.
Because, like, Fiora is going to destroy us if we can't end early. So, yeah, not having Teemo is very bad for us. We'll drop this here. This will give us some more Hallowed stacks. Well, that just gave them a ton of draw. That's great. At least they drew a Puff Cap. Let's do the damage here, draw another unit, and it is not Teemo. Okay. Alright, we were hoping to get these on the board to block their Badger Bear. Because we wanted to have these on the board before Fiora. Alright, let's go for Eager Apprentice.
Do whatever's needed. By my honor, you must die. I learned that in class.
What does she have? More stats, so she's even bigger and harder to kill. How fun. Let's go for another Eager Apprentice.
Excuse me?
Alright, 6. So we could play the Haunted Relic just for some more Hallowed stacks. Do have our Stress Defense. Sure, let's also see what we get. Oh, that is a pretty good card. Yeah, this is something you can do. You can peek at what you're going to get from Emperor's Favor. I wonder, does it reset every time we maybe say we want to play it? No, okay. I think we're fine. I think I want to bank the mana. Don't really want to attack into Fiora, obviously. Because even if we use Stress Defense on her, she's still going to be able to kill our units. Don't really want that to happen. But we would want more Puff Caps. I guess we could Stress Defense our own unit, actually. No, because it's like we can't Stress Defense both of them. Because even if we buff up our unit to 6 health, they have more power. If we Stress Defense her, she still has enough power to kill our unit. But 10 Puff Caps would be really nice to have. I think we probably can't go for it, though. So we'll pass for now. Alright, so we are going to open with a Stress Defense. She's still going to be able to kill this unit. Although we could now Stress Defense our own unit to really stop it. We want to play our Ava Achiever. But keeping them from getting a kill is kind of funny. Kill your own units? I mean, yeah, that's actually not bad. It's cheaper than playing a Stress Defense. Sure.
Oh, that's a good one. Wow, did you see that?
If we drop Ava Achiever, they can kill her with the Badger Bear. So I think we'll pass.
I'm actually here.
I'll write my own story.
Oh, they're playing so many units. This will hurt, but it'll probably be fine.
Good plan.
Rule 102.
Because they honestly also don't have a lot of cards left. I mean, they could probably kill us before they run out, but at least our puff caps are going to be more impactful because the less cards they have, the better. All right, 6 damage. That's pretty good. Can we please get Teemo? Apparently not. Alrighty. We could go for double Achiever. Sure.
Vandal Scout recruit Ava, ready to learn.
Although they're going to do another Cataclysm. Yeah, that's one I should have thought about. Well, that sucks.
Ah, nice.
Shouldn't have cut Teemo from your deck. Yeah.
Too easy.
Alright, well. Oh my word, they have another one? Oh, it has Grifter's deck on it. This is the issue with Unstable, is sometimes it doesn't matter at all, and then other times it's like the most, they just get the most broken upgrades possible. And they didn't draw any puff caps, because also they're shuffling more cards into their deck. Alright, if we play anything, they're going to be able to kill it. So like we could hit our board with like a Haunted Relic. Yeah, we just had really bad luck this time. Alright, let's drop this here.
Let us take a peek at life beneath the waves.
Oh my word.
If only Fiora could see me now.
Well, that
She can. She's not impressed.
that makes sense. We'll drop this one here. We're having to save our stress defense.
I've always been a fun guy.
Hey, look, we're alive.
Oh
So our Teemo got obliterated. See, I can't Haunted Relic from more blockers because Fiora is 1 kill away from winning. So if we play this, she could kill our board. We specifically chose all of those targets because they all had more than 1 health, so we could still hit her with the card we used and it would be fine. Okay, so there's Teemo. We're probably going to play him, and then they're probably going to immediately counter by, like, using another one of their... what was it? Cataclysms? They have 26. I feel like any unit we play, she's going to be able to challenge and kill. So I think we kind of have to rely on our puff caps, because if we actually play anything at this point, we lose. Yeah, I think we actually have to pass and literally just rely on...
The finest blades for my day.
I need only one to win.
The finest blades.
Oh.
I need
Okay,
only
so they
one
just
to
used
win.
all of their mana. So even though they had Grifter's deck on that card, and it should be costing them 1, they shouldn't have the mana to play it. So now Teemo can actually end the game.
Reporting in.
So now we can end. Easy. You have to try so much harder on Teemo to get stuff done.
We did it together.
Oh, goodness. All right, let's go for more Teemos, I guess. Well, more puff caps and Teemos. All right. Nice. Yip's Genius. Spellslinger is decent, but making our Teemo even bigger, I do like that. because we're kind of just focusing on our Teemo being massive. Spellslinger honestly would probably have a bigger impact because we have so many spells. But I just want to have a giant Teemo. So we're going to go for Yips Genius. Champion item chest, perfect. Scribe is nice, but doesn't matter as much since our Teemo just costs 1. So let's go here for Caitlyn with Duplicate.
I'm on the case.
Ryan really tried there, but you prevailed. Yeah. That was pretty bad. The unstable inventory can just be so rough sometimes. Like I remember one time I went against a Poppy, and Poppy's all about filling out her board. She had at least 3 or 4 units that all had the like mana deposit. That's what it's called, right? Yes, they all had mana deposit. So they were just able to absolutely wreck me, and they played all these units. Speaking of being wrecked, I'm a little bit worried about playing Teemo first, but we don't really have a choice. Because since they have Duplicate, there's a high likelihood we drop Teemo, they immediately nuke him. But we can't really do anything about it. Okay, so they don't have that. That's decent. He doesn't have Overwhelm, so this killing their unit would just fizzle our attack. Puffcap Pup is nice for more Puffcaps. I think let's go for Eager Apprentice. We do have Haunted Relic to try to fill out our board. Killing one of their units would be nice. Let's see what we get here. Okay, something we're not really going to be able to play. Sure, we can buff up our Teemo a little bit more. Now Teemo is very likely to get blocked.
Sorry.
So despite what Teemo says, size does mean everything, kind of. Oh yeah, I know that we'd get free darts and stuff if we chose Spellslinger.
Well, what have we here?
That's why I said it's probably going to be the better option. I just want to have big units. Oh look, it changed. So I guess potentially what you get from Emperor's deck, whatever, changes every round, I'm guessing. That's not too bad. All right, so we could wait and play some other things that would give us more power. But it also gives them the chance to play, like, some elusives to block us. With their Duplicate, they might still kill us, but let's just try to do as much damage as we can. We'll actually save this in case they kill Teemo. Oh, nice. All right, so they should just die next round.
Activity detected just outside the station.
Let's do this. Let's not do Concologist. I don't want to draw and get nuked by flash bombs. But yeah, they should just be able to draw, summon, die. Perfect. Katarina with mana deposit is so impossible. I encountered the Katarina unstable inventory. Yeah. Which path would you go? Duplicate, Aurelia, or Zed? I'd probably... I would probably go Duplicate Aurelia. It would really depend on where they are in the progression through Aurelion Sol. Strike all players, draw 1. This is actually going to be better. Like, do they have mana to play Zed immediately? Like, right here, I'm probably going to avoid Duplicate Zed unless I know my champion can deal with it. If it's over here and it's earlier, I'd probably go for Duplicate Zed. But up here, I would pick Duplicate Aurelia. But yeah, both of those are terrible. Fury, I'm a dragon. I'm someone plant pluff caps. Yeah, we can go for the extra stats and Fury. Sounds fun. Alright, Gangplank with Duplicate. Man, we're getting so many duplicates this time. Hello everyone, how did the Jack game go? Sadly couldn't attend it. Yeah, it was fun. We were able to win, but that's not too surprising. Yeah, let's pretty much re-roll everything. We would really like to get our Teemo. Okay, nice.
Reporting in.
I've whipped up something special.
Armed and ready.
All right, so let's go ahead and use this here, buffing up our Teemo even more. And this will be a ton of damage.
Ooh, quite a collection.
Yeah, we're doing about half their health in a single attack, which that is kind of the point of this build, is just dropping a giant elusive, because most people aren't going to be able to deal with that. And so just that attack alone is so difficult for them. All right, we'll just take care of that. That's cheesy with a preview of that too. Oh yeah, there's some pretty great stuff you can do. Poison dart. Yeah, let's just
Bullseye.
hit that, get some more puff caps, and this will just be game. GG. What are the relics, by the way? Yeah, triple Warhammer.
We did it together.
Hello, Gark. I normally try to be clever with my Teemo builds, of like trying to min-max and get the cool different combinations that you can do. But it's like, really? Just throwing a bunch of stats on a Teemo is actually pretty solid. Let's see here. Some exact copy of an ally. It's ephemeral. It's not terrible. When you summon an ally, grant a random keyword. Sounds good. We have Remitter or Champion item. Which one is many copies of Teemo as possible? So we're going to go there. I think we'll pass for the rest, and let's go for Victor with level up.
I am but the first of many.
Why be clever when you can kaboom enemy nexus with elusive? Yeah, pretty much. So it's a very simple and straightforward build, but just having a massive elusive is very powerful, so kind of what else do you need? Alright, so they would be able to grab Teemo, but that would actually be fine for us,
Another day in the field.
because he would scale off the Fury, and the damage they do to him would also scale him up from our endurance. We could go for the Haunted Relic. They do have elusives, but I think they cost more. Still think I probably want to open attack, though. Yeah, let's just go for it. So over a third of their
Ooh, quite a
health gone,
collection.
and just completely filling them up with puff caps.
Doesn't mean everything.
I fight for a brighter tomorrow.
Huh, Jace. Interesting. Think we'll use this next turn on the defensive. Let's drop our double agent, because then if they attack, we'll be able to have him strike them or strike something.
The future is steel and science. The future is what we make it, Victor.
Hey, look, Jason Victor. What a good combination.
Genius in action.
Let's see what they get. Oh, excuse me. If we had -1 for all of our spell costs, we could probably stress defense into Sump Fumes and then Poison Dart in order to kill someone. Let's do a Sump Fumes on their Challenger just so they can't move us around and we can take the best block possible. Alright, they don't want to do that. Probably all of our ephemerals scaring them away. Alright, so let's do a Shimmering Mirage.
Right on target.
And then we'll go ahead and go like this. And that'll be game.
Might help, might not.
Now's not a good time.
GG.
Might help, might not.
How did they not get a pup cap there? Black Cleaver or double attack on Teemo. I'd probably go for double attack because, like, with Black Cleaver and double attack, Black Cleaver is doubling your stats, and double attack is making you attack twice. So you're essentially doing the same damage, but with double attack, you're planting twice the amount of shrooms, and so that is going to be really, really good. We'll go for the Poison Dart, sure. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. All right, Radiant Plate Armor or Quick Strike. That's actually tough. So this gives us a bunch more stats. The extra cost doesn't matter because we already have Mana Deposit. We planned for this. But, I mean, Quick Strike is essentially, potentially, letting us deal double damage in a round. And since we're elusive, this is much less likely to backfire and blow up in our face. So yeah, we're gonna go for the Quick Strike. Cut a card. What do we want to get rid of? Probably Lecturing Yordle, to be honest. Yeah, this is like the least likely card that we're gonna play. All right, Nautilus with Power Overwhelming.
They will know my name.
Free attack, then manifest double attack. Yeah, that'd be great. I already can't wait for the next 2 Path of Champion reveals, since Pike and Jace weren't interesting to me. Yeah, that is sad. Yeah, we can get rid of Hecarim since we already have Teemo. I like the double agent. We can get rid of the Poison Dart because we're already going to be generating these. Yep, let's just immediately drop Teemo. I suppose we could use the Poison Dart to kill this.
Ooh, quite a collection.
Such a massive unit turn 1. Ugh. Yeah, I'm fine with ending, actually. Because we can just then attack next round. They still can't block.
I'll scout ahead.
So let's just... Alright, use a Mirage. Fantastic. Hey, look, lifesteal. And that's game. Beautiful. What relics are these? Triple Warhammer. So just... They all give me 2-1 as far as stats.
Leaves no trace.
Manifesting double attack? Yeah, that would be very nice. Nope. Play summon an exact ephemeral copy of me. Not bad. It's going to be useless on turns that we don't have the attack token, but getting another giant unit to attack alongside us will be good. We could use a reroll here to try to get double attack, but Shadow Totem is very good already. I mean, we already have special delivery, so it doesn't really matter as much. He already levels up as soon as we play him, so it doesn't really matter. Yes, Totem is only good on attack turns. That is true, but on those turns, we're gonna like OTK the enemy. So I think we'll go for Shadow Totem, because any turn that we start with the attack, we're just gonna immediately win. Reroll. Yeah, we have 2 rerolls. These are good items, but sure, let's try to see if we can get... We'll be greedy. All right, we didn't get it, but we'll go for special delivery. That is fine. Memory game, Reunited, Seat of Power. Seat of Power is actually really good because we have Yip's Genius, so it's giving us a big unit. Works with Haunted Halls. Yeah, that's not bad. It's a pretty big unit. It's going to benefit from our free attack. Reunited is decent, but yeah. Yes, it's all your fault, Great Master. So shop or healer. We don't really care about the shop, to be honest. I mean, we could get another fun power. That's kind of the main benefit. Sure, we'll go for Jinx with Unstable.
I like you.
The shop will give Teemo Scout. I mean, that is very unlucky or unlikely. Let's get rid of those 2. I could disable those, but I'm also about to need them. I'd rather play against Jinx than Azir. Yeah. It shouldn't really matter for us because we should be able to destroy either of them, but yeah, Jinx is normally easier. All right, they don't want to attack, because if they do, they'll just scale up our Teemo. They don't really have any crowd control. They do have removal, but that shouldn't really matter. I think let's drop a Haunted Relic, because each one of these is going to be massive. And then we can drop a double agent to make them draw. Are they going to kill the double agents? No, they're killing our lifesteal unit, but we're full health. Doesn't really matter. So yeah, we'll attack like this, do a bunch of damage, and then we'll force them to draw puff caps. This should be pretty good. All right, will we end right here? Ah, so close. Oh well, they should die this next turn. Over 100 puff caps. Nice.
A Vandal Scout leaves no trace.
I've always wondered how those work. Do I need to redeem Champ Select before we start an adventure? Yeah, those are for the monthly challenges. Let's see. Another mana deposit, Shark Chariot. Shark Chariot's fun, especially because if we summon it multiple times, we're going to get a bunch of flash bombs. Probably not really going to play it, but... let's go for the shop. Nothing really needed, but another Yips. Fantastic. We're often not going to have the mana, but I think I'll buy one of these. I don't want it filling up our deck, but just getting one at the start of the game could be good. Could be good. All right, let's go for Katarina with level up.
Ready for trouble?
All right, we will get rid of, honestly, all 3 of these. We really just need our Teemo. All right, there we go. They can play her right away.
Reporting in.
Yeah, let's drop this here.
In the field.
Free attacks are so good on Teemo.
Never play fair.
All right, let's play this because we can play it essentially for free. Oh my word.
It's bad news.
That's funny. So this is slow. What are we gonna get? Sure.
Pew, pew.
Quick as a blade.
All right, we will block there. We'll have Teemo kill the other Teemo. They won't have mana to play her again.
They'll never
How are you gonna
know
beat
what kills.
Aesol? I mean, I'm just gonna rush Teemo at them and hope it works. We can drop a Shark Chariot, which will die because of our Emperor's, or will get resummoned because of our Emperor's Dais, so it's actually going to be even better. Yeah, they shouldn't be able to kill Teemo at all, so let's just
Grow free.
drop this here. Alright, we could play another Shark Chariot, but we should just be able to attack and end the game. We've gotten a lot of powers that synergize quite well together. GG. Watch out for Obliterates and Aesol stuns.
Scout leaves no trace.
Yes, but hopefully we're ending before he can really play a lot of those. Oh look, Aurelia. Spirit Stone, that's fantastic. So even if Teemo dies, we can then just immediately play him again. Someone wanted to know if I wanted Aurelia or Zed. Yeah, Aurelia with power overwhelming.
Fight for the first lands.
Not the worst power. Let's get rid of the Achiever. We should be ending before we can really play this. How do you think you'll get implemented the Emperor's deck if Azir gets into Path of Champions? I mean, I don't think they'll really change anything as far as the Emperor's deck goes, but they could potentially go for more of a... Yeah, let's just drop Teemo. Kind of more of a Aurelion Sol route, where Aurelion Sol buffs all your created cards. Maybe for Azir,
Success is planting your
all of his Emperor's deck cards get, like, random epic items on them to make them even more ridiculous.
for everyone.
Like, who knows? So we could go for Puff Cap Pop or for Mushroom Cloud. I think we'll go for the Pop. Lifesteal is nice.
Full scout ahead.
Alright, let's just attack like this, and should be game. Again, having just massive elusive units, pretty hard to deal with. GG. Azir and Aurelia are the champions that hate fighting the most. Yeah.
A Vandal scout leaves no trace.
Targon Ezreal is the worst, but he's not in most adventures. It's mostly just the monthlies. That's actually funny. If they have Azir, they're probably going to give him the item of when you play a card, create a card from the Emperor's deck. That's actually going to be a little bit funny. When I'm summoned, all players draw 1. Then your opponent discards their highest cost card. This will be nice. This could be a solid elusive, especially as a 1 cost. But the fact that we can play this for free is nice. Making the enemy draw another one. I think we'll go here. All right, we have Aurelion Sol with level up.
Naturally.
Have you met the Yetis? Yeah, the Yetis can be tough. Still, I'd say Aurelia is worse. Yeah, we'll hold on to 1 poison dart just as kind of a safety measure to try to draw Teemo, but we drew him, so we're fine. All right, let's see what they play. Please just... They used a lot of their mana, but they still have enough for their, like, Moonlight. I hate that it got nerfed to a 3 cost instead of a 4 cost. But if they kill Teemo, we can just play another one, so not a big deal. Oh, I don't really want to give them the chance to play again, but this would increase. Yeah, we'll risk it. All right, let's try to go for some more puff caps in their deck. Again, it's going to be tough. It's like I'm going to want to open attack, but at the same time, it's also not going to be great. Yeah, I think let's kill her. Luckily, our Teemo is massive enough that that's not really an issue. They don't have a lot of cards, though, so that's nice. And we actually have another copy of Teemo, so even if he dies, we're fine. I think we'll go for the Puff Cap Pop. There's one thing I'm worried about, and that is Teemo getting stunned. But if they kill him, it's fine. Let's go ahead and attack like this. Guess we could have put Teemo first. I think we're going to hold on to this copy just as a little bit of a safety plan in case Teemo gets killed. All right, so they have a lot of puff caps in there, but they also just have a lot of cards. And they have some really big units. Luckily, we at least have the Celestial Wonder, which this is why we grabbed it.
Hello, Runeterra. Let's rock.
All right, so I won't be able to stun Aurelion Sol, but we could stun both of these. And yeah, they're like out of mana. I just don't want the Vlad attacking to get his attack effect off. All right, Teemo dying, that's not a problem. So we can play Teemo next round. And then even if they kill him, he's going to make another copy in hand, so we can just go again.
I'm the forger of stars. How they stare.
Wow, 2. Not a ton. Let's go ahead and drop our Teemo. And he'll potentially just end the game for us. The biggest thing is a stun is what we have to worry about. If they just silence us and kill us, then it's totally fine. We can just attack again. All right, they don't have anything, so that's GG. Oh, nice.
We did it together.
All right, so I think for a kind of cheesy rare relic only build, this actually works out quite well. Now, I will say this is going to be less powerful when you're playing in adventures where you can't get as many champion items. So like here, we had 9 copies of our Teemo. We were only able to get a bunch of items on him. If you're trying to take this into something like a Lysandra, where you're getting much less upgrades, then this sort of build isn't going to work as well. But just getting a bunch of stats in your Teemo is giving you such a good baseline, because then you're able to put a ton of pressure on the enemy right away. You're so much harder to kill that it's actually pretty good, at least for a lot of the, well, all the adventures except the most insane ones. So the ones like Lysandra and tougher. But pretty good, and sets you up because as you get more items on your Teemo, he just gets so much more powerful. So while it does look a little ridiculous, it's actually a pretty decent time. Thank you for watching that video, especially all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a fun time being able to play Teemo again. It's been quite a while, which is why we made this video. Wanted to make sure we had some up-to-date Teemo gameplay for you. A lot of fun, just focused on having a massive elusive unit able to hit the board round 1. Again, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, a like and subscribe is greatly appreciated. I hope you have a great rest of your day.